I have never made a movie that I wouldn't die for. It doesn't matter if it's commercial or people think it's commercial. It's gonna be brutal. It's gonna be horrible. It's gonna be merciless. And if you break, you shouldn't be making movies. How much am I willing to lose to do that image? And there's always one or two images in every project that you would mortgage your house, sell your car, give everything you have to make sure that image comes.
Are we ready? Let's go! 3, 2, 1, action!
There is a great Zen saying that says, the obstacle is the path. And it's absolutely true for a director. Whatever you see as the obstacle is yelling at you, this is the way to a better solution. So an obstacle is only a path that has been looked at wrong. And I think that's a thing that we do in our craft that we don't talk about enough. All of my life, when I approach a new project, I'm 50 years old, and I've done now, I don't know how many movies as producer, director, blah, blah, blah. And I still have the same emotion. When I go into a project, I go, how much am I willing to lose to do that image? And there's always one or two images in every project that you would mortgage your house, sell your car, give everything you have to make sure that image comes. What you go through, doesn't matter if they give you X amount of time, but you need to always protect the images that are crucial. So there's always an image that makes you say, I'm willing to forsake everything I have in life to protect that image. Some people may like you, some people may not like you, some people get what you do, some others think you're crazy, but if you are true to yourself, if you only do things that you really believe in and that are personal to you, then you don't need the approval of anybody else.
Right.
I mean, that's in my opinion what distinguishes not only the great horror filmmakers but the great filmmakers in general. Some people can go through life shooting B movies, and eventually they get discovered, by an audience that caught them at the right time. Some people go all their lives shooting sort of underground little things, and they can't find their audience. And it's a matter of being true, not trying to be somebody else or have some different type of budget. I mean, you'll find your audience, and your audience will find you.
That mark her return. There will be secrets that reveal her destiny.
You are what you are, and that's what you bring to the movies you make. It doesn't. All we can do as artists is the synthesis of something that has been done before. We're 2,000 years in, at least, in civilization. Every song has been sung, every story has been told, but your voice hasn't been heard. Your voice is yet to be heard. And in that I package two things that are one and the same, your qualities and your defects. I have never made a movie that I wouldn't die for, and it doesn't matter if it's commercial or people think it's commercial. I've said no to incredibly lucrative things, incredibly lucrative. Like my agent must be very unhappy with me because I go, no, I'm gonna do this other movie. Okay, all art is portraiture. All art is portraiture, and all art is political. Those are things that you can't avoid. And you will know a person, like, for their art, if it's true, more than you would know probably from living together for 10 years. But my movies are all cabinets of curiosities, of who I am. So, everything you see is portraiture. You have the certainty, I must make this movie. And it's not ego, and you don't want it to be liked, you don't want it to be accepted, you just need to make it. And it's a very different sensation than the other times where you go, oh, I want to see this sequence or that sequence, but no, this is a complete, almost like you're listening to a song, and it comes to you complete at once, you know? You do need to never lose your hope. It's an evolutionary business. In other words, it's going to be brutal. It's going to be horrible. It's going to be merciless. And if you break, you shouldn't be making movies. You know, it's the end of it. You need that combination of resilience and fragility. So, you know, it's, you have to have it. I think what I strive to is to connect deeply with audiences that like what I do, even if the audience at large does or doesn't. It makes no difference to me. I make weird movies no matter what size the movie is, and they're not for everyone. And a lot of people may be puzzled or say, why did he do this way? But I only do things that I hope speak to somebody in the same fetishistic way that I was spoken to by people that got high on their own supply. Because I get high on my own supply. I make the movies because I want them, you know. And I whether it's robots and monsters duking it out, or it's a post-war fable, or whatever it is, they're done because I wanna see them.